Hey yo, I'm gonna be reacting to Noblesse episode 3, and I'll start my reaction in 1, 0, go. Crunchyroll's original logo. And you know what? I'm starting to like their logo a bit more than Funimation's logo. Because it's simple to. Oh! Damn! The saltiness of him is real. Ah, poor Franklin. I just love how he throws shit without giving a shit. uh, yeah, he's too adorable. It probably didn't work. He's so focused on his food. Al Red really doesn't give a shit about what's being said right there. I love how his. I love how his sister's just all calm, composed, not even thinking about what's going on right now, just relaxing, eating her food. She and Ryan Franklin have the right idea. Oh man, gotta admit that's a pretty damn good start. Ah, wonder if there's anything, any little snippets or hints of the opening could contain though. Jeez, I like how the opening's not even being subtle about the strength of Franklin and Ryan, because usually when there's like enemies in the opening, they might try to like overpower the protagonist a bit in the opening, but here they did no such thing. You just see Franklin. At least in that, but you saw Franklin kicking ass. Oh, and I can't wait until you actually see Ryan whip stuff out like that, because that looks pretty damn cool. Oh man. Oh, yeah, that building looks busted up. It could also be a group of psychos who can. Yes. I just hope it doesn't lead to anything that can make things tougher for Renton or. Shit. Sure, I like how they're showing how underhanded the union actually is. Good, good. I hope they stay unknown too. But they probably won't though. Eventually, I'm gonna assume they're gonna find towns on where they actually are. Yeah. I just love his calmness despite the fact that a boulder almost fell in his body. Although that probably says something about his strength though, because if he wasn't that worried, he probably would have been able to survive that rock smashing him. Okay, but 31 doesn't look that old. I mean, I guess if you look at his face, it looks old, but his body looks like a body of a youngin. Yeah, I'd say Red is more than just getting used to that life. He's prospered in it. He's right. Yuchun has to take it a bit more carefully. I don't think it's showing off. I think it's more of that's part of his personality. Hey, that's smart. That's smart. No, dude, he's thinking ahead of time. No, 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 no. What he probably wants to do is he wants to get close to him, considering Regis is really close to Syria. So that's why he's doing that. That's actually a nice way of getting some knowledge. So in roundabout way, he's calling himself pretty short too. I can see why you would be annoyed and be like, damn it, talk to Syria that way. That's probably what he's thinking. Oh man. I love them all. I love them all. I think eventually though, he's probably gonna get used to M21. Alright, good. At least it's clarifying that. Yeah. Whoa. He is! I like his every smile. He's just probably thinking, I like this one. And that actually makes her even more likable too, seeing that little smile. I like how he's more worried about his drink than the other conversational topic, but then again, that goes to show you the gap between Rai and everyone else. Oh. Hmm. Damn, he looks good in that apron. Jeez. Oh, I see. It's already early for Halloween with that little outfit. I just hope he doesn't venture into extremely dangerous shit, though, in doing that. Oh, hello, Elijah Vlog. Hope you're having a great day right now. I never thought we'd get to see this kind of playful side, though, where he has hacking as a hobby. That's pretty bad. I hope he's not triggered. Flexi. Oh man. Never thought I'd get a hacking battle, but you know what? Fuck it. I love it. I love it. Uh, oh snap. Well yeah. Oh damn, oh damn, oh damn. Oh, alright, that's cool, that's cool. Hope her day continues being grass. My day's been pretty good so. No! Oh man, poor boy. You, why? Why'd you do that, you? Well, maybe it helped him out. I just love how the accident bailed his ass out. I mean, hey, he's got to have his priorities straight on the job. I like that. Oh, it is? Oh, okay. Alright, I could try talking a bit louder then, because I have my volume on max right now, so, alright. Thank you for the heads up, though, Elijah Vlog. I hope this sounds a bit higher now? Yeah. I'm gonna try talking a bit higher then. Oh my! Oh man, it's gonna be so disappointing. Oh man. Oh! uh, whoa! Doug, he's making quite a lot of assumptions about Malibu, though. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay. That's some bro-like stuff. Oh, man, I love that in Protect Nature about you. Yo, you're fucked up when you have glasses characters glasses sweater like that. Hmm. Oh, I did it. I did the Bottomman reaction because I just want to react to the first few episodes of everything in the fall 2020 season. I want to see if I can. I want to see if I can react to all the fall 2020 anime. At least I want to see how long I can pull it off. So that's why I did it. Just because of the fall 2020 anime. That's why I did Bottleman. Shit. Well, thankfully though, at least M21 wouldn't be by himself though, considering he lives around Rise Mansion. That spot would be pretty tough to hit up. And plus, there's Syria and Regius too. Ah! Oh man, those two. I have a feeling that eventually they're gonna become the best of bros for the way they're talking to each other. Oh, don't worry, alright. I'll talk back to the matchup. I'll make that vid eventually. I like how he doesn't even deny he was a union dog. I don't think he's a dog anymore, though. I think he's his own man with high morals. I think that's how I perceive M21. Hopefully their Regius softens up just a little bit more. Damn it! I wanted the chat to go on longer. Oh. Does he not release the mess? How? Whoa! Yo, we even got Regius to do too. I mean, hey, he's clean. He doesn't dirty anything. I mean, hey, Regius is the one who dirtied shit up, and so is M21. Syria and Rai don't have to do anything if they don't want to. Oh. Oh, Regius won. I'll support Franken. Oh, but that's what makes him a treasure, though. Oh man. This is the type of stuff I love to see. Oh, that's sweet. I think just M21 didn't wanna. He didn't want to crunch too much because they're already doing a lot of favors for him. Hmm. Hopefully there's a day though where he stops calling himself that. He's more than just an experimental subject. Exactly. Hopefully there comes a day where he just considers himself a living being and not a subject or a dog anymore in 21. He's a cool dude. Save for Franklin and Rye being in my top two, M21 is in my third spot for my favorite characters in this series. It's not that he's thinking, it's that he's getting so used to the interactions that they're becoming a natural where he's automatically responding to people's facial expressions. So I don't think he's not thinking, he's reacting. Oh my. I hope it doesn't end up in a fight because it's 2v1. Hmm. We all know where this is going to go if he refuses. Yeah, I had a feeling. Maybe he could try pretending to go with them and then find an opportunity to escape if they let their guard down. But no, I don't think that'll work. Oh! I mean, the only hope he has is if Regis was around stalking him at that moment, but... Oh, yeah, visual quality looks good. I like it. I mean, they were prominently showed up in the opening as pretty powerful looking antagonists, so M21 wasn't going to stand much of a chance, unfortunately. Oh! Yeah, that looks fancy. Oh! I almost had him. That was actually pretty damn smart, though. Jeez, man, this is so strong, you can only defend. Ugh. Oh, no, I don't want to see our boy slaughtered like that. Oh, he's still alive. Oof, I thought he was going to be cut in pieces for a second. Oh, okay, they actually are going to show up. I mean, they were keeping tabs on him. So it makes sense. I don't think, well, I don't think it's friends yet, but I think eventually we'll go into that. Oh, damn! Oh man, that was doing a great job making Reggie super lovable too. Wait, was that the best idea? I mean, I guess I can understand why though, because even though Regius and Siri are probably stronger, M21 does still perceive him as kids, so I can see why he'd step in the way. At that point, it's just his body moving on its own at that point. Yeah. Oh. Oh, actually, like I was looking out for those two. And you know what? True, you can take advantage of the situation there. But I don't think that's gonna sit right with Regius or Syria though. But I mean, if M21 did show a lot of conviction. I actually didn't think they'd give that much character development to Regius, though. I was actually pretty damn awesome. Oh man. And Noblesse just keeps on getting better. I thought episode 0 was fun. Episode 1 was pretty good. 2 was even better. And this one was great. I'm going to rate this one a 9.5 out of 10. I think it deserves it because it did a lot. From a story standpoint, there wasn't a single moment in this episode where I thought, oh man, this is boring. No, it was captivating from start to finish, for one. Because it had massive amounts of humor so that when shit went down, it made me care more about the action. If this series was, say, just action, action, action packed, I wouldn't care about the characters that much. But since they gave them build up, like from Rice Friends, gotta love that there. And I also love how it shows the glasses friend, he's actually really smart and competent when it comes to attacking abilities. Because in the previous episodes, he was only around. I like how this episode, it finally gave him a memorable moment. So, that was damn cool. And that was a good character moment. And I love how he's gonna look out for his friend, even if he's were to say fall in love with the boy. That was actually really damn sweet too, seeing how supportive you is. And another thing, the back. Oh snap! Oh man! Oh man, Frank, he's a treasure. Same with Rye. Oh, I love that. All right, you know what? That was badass. I'm gonna bump it up just a quarter of a point. When I get to 9.75, that was awesome. That was fantastic. But no, in all seriousness, no, this episode, it was fantastic for a variety of other reasons, though. I love the fact that with Rai, he also seemed to become a bit more selfless. Like he's actually participating in the cleaning, he's becoming a bit more self-aware. And another thing I love too, M21, he's getting more comfortable with people, like in school. He's actually saying, we'll lead to waiting back, so that's a bit of character development there. And I even love how in this episode you see his complete selflessness where, yes, it would have probably been easier if Regius interfered, but he didn't want Regius or Syria to interfere. And I like that, to see him looking after other people like that, despite the danger that would befall upon him. Oh, that was pretty damn cool. And I like the character development for Regius too, because he was actually willing to protect M21. As much as him and M21 don't hit off well, he was, at least this episode clarified that if push comes to shove, he would protect M21 in a dangerous spot. It's just that in this situation, M21 didn't want him to interfere, so that was another cool moment of character development. Oh, and I even liked the little smile from Sarah, even though Sarah didn't get the character development that M21 Reggie as Ori got. I still like that right there. That was cute too. So that's why this episode did fantastic from the character standpoint. I even thought the villains they introduced were pretty damn memorable too. And on top of that, other things I liked from a story standpoint, aside from this episode being pretty damn hilarious, we're finally getting some payoff from the build up we got. So that was pretty damn badass. And before I go on to the animation, let me just answer your question or talk about the mashup. As for the next anime, it's going to be Our Last Crusade, and that's going to be the next anime I'm going to react to after this one, which they're gonna put it in like 26 minutes, so I'm definitely going to be checking that out pretty soon. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna discuss the animation, and then I'll answer one question from each person. Then I'll click off because I still have the. Because for Our Last Crusade, I still haven't thumbnail hunted for that one yet, so I gotta prep up my thumbnails for that one. Yeah, because I woke up late today, at least later than usual. But yeah, I'm for sure gonna get everything ready for that soon. As for other things I liked about this episode, oh, my schedule so far, it's reacting to every anime. At least to see how much I can stretch it. And then once that happens, then my schedule is going to be random and I'll be making which anime I'm going to drop a video. I haven't made it yet because my schedule is still stable. But once it is unstable, I'm going to be making that update video of which animes I'm going to drop. I'm not going to do that yet because my schedule is not. Oh yeah, Friday is packed. It's 11. And it's 11 bit. Yeah, I know, it's weird. I wish it was more balanced out and spread out. But yeah, on the animation quality though, it was pretty good actually. The action animation was nice. And on top of that, I love all the facial expressions and the comedic sequences. They made everything lively. And I thought the artwork was on model, and there were pretty damn gorgeous character designs with the new villains introduced. So, gotta give it credit for that, and that's why I thought this episode was not 1.75 out of 10 worthy. But yeah, on to extend. Well, as for Noblesse, it's pretty much about this individual called Rai waking up after multiple decades, and he's pretty much getting used to society while you've got this organization called Union going after M21 and M24. And they're trying to, at least M21's trying to live a nice life. I'm trying to be somewhat vague because there's something that happened in episode 0 that's huge spoilers. So to keep it vague, M21's trying to reform his life. And it also shows off the bond that Rai has with his friends too during the series as he's trying to get adapted to modern day society because he's been asleep for multiple decades. So that's essentially what Noblesse is about without delving into spoilers. Yeah, I'm trying to give you a synopsis that doesn't have much spoilers, but that's the gist of it pretty much. It's a fun series though. I definitely recommend checking it out. Episodes 0 and 1 are rushed, but aside from that, 2 and 3 I think are well paced. Oh, I guess I could give you the spoilers. Well, in episode 0, M24 dies, so that's why you have M21 living casually with Rai because they want to give him at least a place to live at. And M21's in a shitty spot because there's people going after him because they worked for a union organization, but they eventually betrayed the union because the union was doing some shady ass shit. And M21 didn't like that. And now it's M24, so M24 was killed, and that's how it ends up in the situation then where they're going after M21 at the moment, the antagonist. So that's the quick gist version of it, pretty much. I'd say so far it's a fun series, though. I like it. Although my top ones in the series are Moriarty, that's one of my faves. Because they were experiments. They didn't bother giving names because M21 and M24 were experiments. Oh, as for the series with Shield v Hamande, if I were to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being exceptional, 5 being average, and 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 1 being exceptional. It'd be a 7.5 out of 10 caliber series. Which would be, for me, it'd be good. That's above average. 7.5 is good. I'd rate it a 7.5 out of 10, for sure. Yeah, because for this season, the one that has an 8 would be shows like Moriarty or Siegfriedia, those would be on the 8 tier. You mean the, oh, it ended? Like the original webtoon ended for Noblesse? Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. That's pretty cool if it ended then. Yo, that's news to me. Holy shit, that's awesome. Wow. Oh, okay, so it's been over for a while. Okay, that's pretty cool. In that case, alright. I hope this Crunchyroll makes enough money from this series to allow full adoption. I'm glad okay, good. I'm glad I'm using, alright, good. I'm actually happy about that. That means that the series, it's got an endpoint then. That's awesome. Hell yeah. I just hope enough people utilize Crunchyroll though for the series to get another season. That's all. Oh yeah, if you're wondering, Ataka reacts to the mashup in Russia to Hamande, why I want the episodes early, so that tell Crunchyroll to make more series like Noblesse or God of High School or Tower of God. I'm like Crunchyroll, make more of this stuff and make less garbage like GBA. GBA was a piece of shit. Hey, not everything is gonna appeal to everyone. Yeah, I mean, even though I do like the adaptations, they do feel rushed. I mean, I liked Tower of God, I liked God of High School, but even though I like those series, I acknowledge their flaws. I don't ignore them. God of High School was super rushed, like that Renama's wedding episode with Mira was pointless, or with Tower of God, where you literally see Bam learn all these new skills without even seeing much of a strain. It's just super dang efficient, which sometimes does give him a Mary Sue-ish kind of vibe. So yeah, I could see why, at the very least, in some instances, their adaptations aren't well loved. Like, if someone were to make the argument, oh yeah, they're rushed, I wouldn't deny it. I'd be like, yeah, at least so far, the webtoon adaptations, they do have a flaw of being a bit too quick sometimes. Definitely. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna blame Crunchyroll for that. I'm blaming the studio. Which is why I think when they were announcing all these webtoon adaptations, I think this is. I know we can blame the studio, but I think we could also blame Crunchyroll a little bit because I think they should have gone for a Korean animation studio. I think they honestly, for some things like God of High School or Tower of God, they probably would have been better off going for a studio like Studio Mer, the ones that did the animation for Avatar: The Last Airbender, Legend of Korra, or Voltron. I think Crunchyroll would have been better off hitting up a Korean studio, just because since the source material is Korean, it'd have been much easier to get a better adaptation from a Korean studio because they would have probably cared more than, say, a animation studio from Japan. So I also think it's a little bit. We can put a bit of the blame to Crunchyroll too for their selection of studios, So it goes both ways. But yes, we can blame the animation studio a bit more. I'd say animation studios should get 55% of the blame. Crunchyroll should get 45% of the blame too. Because yeah, I mean, since these are in South Korea, yeah, I think they'd be better off just going in balls deep. There's a lot of good Korean studios. I mean, Studio Mer isn't the only really, really good Korean studio also. I've heard of there being at least a good amount of good Korean studios in South Korea. At least in those instances, so yeah. I think they definitely could have done a better job with it. And honestly, don't get me wrong, I love the anime audio, but hell, if Crunchyroll is going to use webtoon stuff, they should also try getting dubbing from Korea too. It's nice to have the anime, the Japanese audio, but they should have Korean audio simultaneously too, Because if they really want to make webtoons bigger than they already are, I think it'd give it a much more bigger appeal if they also had a Korean dub ready at the same time as a Japanese dub. I'm just saying. I think Crunchyroll, they have something good in their hands, they're just not utilizing it to its full potential, at least if you ask me. I mean, I believe it's a missed opportunity that they didn't do that from the get-go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know. I've seen a good amount of Donghua. They look good. Definitely. If anything, I think Chinese animation is doing a good job of catching up. I remember reading something that remember anime producers says that eventually Netflix is gonna probably try hitting up Chinese animation studios for work. So that's why Netflix isn't the oh I mean it's a good source of funding for anime studios, but they can't rely on Netflix because they're gonna have Chinese animation studios to go off of, or even Korean studios like how you see it with Voltron too. But yeah, they've been yeah for decades too. That's true. Yeah, because Korean studios they work for less, and now even some of them are catching up to Japanese studios. Like, look at Studio Mer. Their work, they did the work on Koro so good that when they try to have Studio Perry out, their work Perry out's work didn't even stack up to Studio Mer's work. So yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I agree with you there. Definitely. But you know what? I think as time progresses, I think the adaptations for the webtoons will be better though. I think hopefully Crunchyroll looks at the reception and they realize that oh yeah maybe we should change things up. That's the only thing we can hope for from Crunchyroll. Definitely. Because of the hell, if anything, I think Crunchyroll is playing it too safe. I think they should have aimed for 24 episode. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Crunchyroll is playing it too safe. I think they should have just gone for 24 episode runs for Tower of God, got a high score, Noblesse, you know, just in case. But yeah, we'll see what Crunchyroll does next. But hopefully Crunchyroll starts using. No, I haven't read any rap comics. At least not yet. I haven't had much time. Oh, just a heads up, all around. I can answer that question and one more question because I'm gonna try to keep the video under the 40-minute mark because I gotta prep up our Last Crusade reaction pretty soon because it's about to show up in yeah in about 15 minutes and I need to like find a thumbnail to so that when I react to the episode I can instantly upload the video and I gotta set up the text too on my camera and also gotta set my camera up to record mode. So I can answer one more question around. But no, I haven't read any web comics yet. I'll consider it someday though. But you have any other questions around though? Before I click off and prepare the our Last Crusade reaction video? Or is that about it for questions? Well, yeah, true. I should screenshot because usually what I do is when I make thumbnails, I just try to look for like the pre-release images on Twitter, and that's how I do it. I usually don't clip up a scene. The reason why I don't screenshot good scenes though is because when I react, I have my YouTube video on the left side and I have the episode on the right side, so I can watch both my episode and the live chat simultaneously. That's how I do it. I usually have my well, no, it's usually on the left side is the video, on the right side it's the episode. I just have both screens playing simultaneously. If I were to do that though, I wouldn't be able to read the live chat comments. So that's why I don't do that because if I did that, I wouldn't be able to, I wouldn't be able to answer to the questions in the comment section as quickly. That's the only thing that would keep me from doing that. In case you're wondering why, it's because of that. No, actually, my live chat's been getting pretty. No, it's been getting full. I mean, from Gatsu, it's people were talking to me on that, and that series is unpopular. Like literally, that video only got me 34 views, and people still were talking in the live chat. So now I've been getting more live chat comments, because now I'm actually responding to live chat comments. Yeah, yeah, you don't even know its name. Yeah, no one knows its name. I'm like one. I think I'm like the only one, alongside another person that reacts to it. Yeah, that series is unpopular, and that live chat was pretty chatty. People were talking to me while I was watching it in the live chat. So that's why I always keep a window on, because even for the unpopular shows, people still talk in the live chat. No, it's a full title. I just can't pronounce the whole thing because it's long. But yeah, that's just its first name. But yeah, that's why I keep two windows open. Because before I did live stream reactions, I just did regular reactions where they were just pre-recorded. That actually did take time to capturing badass sequences from an episode, then using that as a thumbnail. But now that I use live stream, I don't do that anymore. I should though. I should do that more often. But just haven't been doing it lately. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the name. Definitely, you got the right name there. Yep, you're on the money. For sure. And yeah, you hit the nail in the coffin there. Yeah. Well, no, the phone doesn't work because if I were to utilize the phone, this phone doesn't show off the live chat. It doesn't. So that wouldn't even work as a live chat reading device because I tried it before. It doesn't show off anything. Unfortunately, so no, that doesn't work. I tried it before. It only shows off the video, but it doesn't show off the live chat. Because this phone is, well, this, yeah, because I can't use my iPhone because it's attached to the camera recording device, but I have to use my laptop because that's the only thing that can read it. My phone can't, yeah. No, I would have used my phone for that already. But yeah, that ain't gonna work. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, actually, check. No. Last Crusade's coming earlier. It's actually coming at 7:29 instead of 7:30. Ah, what's up, Mad Out of Culture? I could talk for. Oh, I thought Noblesse was pretty damn great. Really love this episode. I thought I made Regis pretty damn likable. And Franken is just a joy. I love him. He's hilarious. So I thought he was a pretty damn good character. So I absolutely love this episode. I thought it was 9.75 out of 10 worthy. Because it made me laugh a lot. I thought it had some pretty damn cool action. I'd say it's about as good episode as I can expect from this series, which is saying a lot because I adored what I got in this one. So for me, I thought that episode was pretty damn cool if you ask me personally. You know? But yeah. You have any other questions, man, out of culture though? Oh, okay. Oh. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. With the series of Noblesse, it's got varying reception. Some people really like it, some people don't like it, some people think it's in the middle. I could see why some people would think it's in the middle though. It could feel a bit rushed in times but for me, I dig it. I dig it though, I dig it. For David Remains, Noblesse is worth watching if you like comedy. I think it's worth watching. Especially if you want a series that has some action mixed in. I would definitely recommend it. But here's the thing though. It does feel super, super rushed on occasion. So if you hate things that are super rushed, I can't recommend it. But if you don't mind the super quick pacing, then I can recommend it. So that depends on your thoughts on that. For me though, I don't mind the super rush pacing as much. So I dig it so far. So that depends. Do you don't mind super quick pacing? Because if you don't mind it being a bit too fast, then I can recommend it. But if you do, if things that are super rushed kind of do annoy you, then I don't know if I can recommend this. I wouldn't be able to. It just depends on your thoughts on that specific subject, you know? But yeah. Any other questions on any of y'all before I click off, or is that about it when it comes to questions? Yeah, because I'm about to prep up the Our Last Crusade or the Rise of a New World thumbnail. I'm gonna prep up that thumbnail right now for those of y'all curious. So I'm just wondering if anyone has any other questions before I go, because I got one more minute, and 1 minute I have to click off the reaction. live stream to prep up the reaction for my next video. Oh yeah, those are my thoughts on David Ramirez. Oh, okay, looks like, yeah, it looks like that's it. Well, anyways, I'd like to just say thank you to Elijah Vlogs, Otaku Reacts to the Mashup, Rachel Dahamande, Mela of Culture, David Ramirez, and Otaku Reacts to the Oh yeah, that's true, Otaku Reacts to the Mashup. Yeah, people actually show up right when the, yeah, right when it's about to end. It's actually, in a way, it's pretty awesome, actually. I was like, yes, you know? It makes it pretty lively, and I actually prefer it to be at the end than during an episode because it's a lot easier to respond to comments while well, yeah, it's a lot more easier to respond to comments right when an episode ends because I don't have to focus on what's going on the screen while also watching the episode. It's a lot more fun that way. Not that I don't mind having live chat comments during the episode because it's fun too. That's got its own degree of entertainment value for me, you know? But yeah. You're on the money there, actually. That also happened too in my some of my other live streams lately. But anyways, looks like that's it for live chat comments. Well, anyways, I'd like to say just thank you before I go again to. Okay, my live chat thing froze. Oh wait, no. Okay, it's working now. All right. Well, I'd like to say thank you to Elijah Vlogs, Rachel Dahamande, Mallet of Culture, David Remis, and Otaku Reacts to Mashup. Thank you so much for commenting on the live stream chat. And for everyone else, thank you so much for watching my live stream reaction. Hope you have a great, safe, and fantastic day. Hope you all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe if you do not want to miss my Noblesse episode 4 reaction. And I'll see you guys later if you come back for more. If you either come back from my Noblesse reactions or if you're going to stick around for my Our Last Crusade or the Rise of the New World reaction. But anyways, thank you very much, David Ruiz. And I hope you have a fantastic day too. And thank you so much, Rachel Dahamande. And yeah, hope you have a fantastic day, y'all. Bye-bye.